everyone, I'm Prashant Verma from Utopia Tropicals, and today we have a very special guest with us.
Hi everyone, myself Ninad and also known as aquabotanist. I got into this plant hobby around 4 to 5 years back in 2018. This hobby has been in my family since my grandfather. If you see my the entire setup, you will see 80% are anthuriums and 20% is the rest of the plants.
Tell us a little bit about your setup and when actually you made this setup, this particular one for the employer.
The setup I started in 2019 and from the before that I was having a normal setup where I was using green thread nets. I used to cover it from this chimney to this wall, and it was still used to get it's a bit congested over here. And after that, when I got into more complex anthuriums and philodendrons, I did this entire setup where I put this polycarbonate sheet roofs and all this welding made it.
Now, as we all can see that it's very hot and humid right in here. What exactly do you do to control the hotness, especially in summertime?
Just missing this humidity a lot. As soon as it goes on, you can feel the temperature drops by 4 to 5 degrees. It doesn't go cool like AC, but yeah, it brings down the temperature by at least 4 to 5.
This carpet helps a lot with the humidity. If you see, it's wet most of the time.
It's definitely wet right now, but I can see the difference that it's making.
Recommend anything like what should they go with, the green net, the brown net, or the white net, which would be better for them for anthuriums?
I would say that the white shade nets are better because it cools down the temperature by 3 to 4 degrees, and also the light penetration is better in the white shade nets.
So Ninad, I can see here that you have a misting system and different setup of watering. Please tell us more about this and how exactly this works. This entire system runs on two different timers. One is a Wipro Smart Switch timer, which goes on at 9 a.m. and goes off at 5 p.m. Right now, I have kept it a setting of like after every 10 minutes, it should go on for 1 minute. This is not a normal pump that we are using. This has a pressure gauge, and it is if you use a normal pump, all the nozzles will come out with the pressure. So this has a pressure gauge to manage the pressure, and this is a 1 HP pump, and it can pump up to 50 nozzles, but I'm using only 15. So there is an extra outlet for the excess pressure of water to go in back in the tank. You can't even see that there is a water. It will be like a mist or a cloud that is going around in this place.
So we are going to talk about a scenario where if one should receive a plant without any root, or let's assume a single root, how one can make the anthurium or his particular plant survive.
So this is that plant I got in similar scenario. This is Anthurium punalaeus, and when I got it, it had a major root rot. So we would say that it had blackened out. So first thing you should do is you can chop those rotted roots. I chopped all of the roots, and it had only one tiny healthy root. After that, I washed the plant. I washed the rhizome entirely. If there is any infection or no, I don't know. Means people do suggest that you should apply fungicide and all that, but I never did it. It works for me without that. What I do is I put it in my usual potting medium and I cover it up with moss and I put pan, and bam, it helps me. If you see, root has gotten quite healthy now. And this leaf you see here, it was torn off when it came, but it was very tiny leaf. So now if you see this, it has grown quite a bit. So I believe this plant is in a recovery mode and it is not going to give up on it. So
And what's there in your potting mix?
my potting mix is just coal, pumice and bark, pine bark. That's it.
And you keep it wet all the time, right?
Yeah, mostly I keep it wet. Means this moss is the indicator for me that if I need to water it or no. If the moss dries out, then I make sure I water the plant.
Tell us a secret about it and what fertilizer exactly we use.
So the fertilizers that I use are Osmocote slow release 19-19-19. I put it once in 6 months. And apart from that, for foliar spray, I use Basfoliar. That is also 19-19-19 NPK. Yeah, I do it once in 2 weeks.
The molds that we get, thing like brush we get sometimes. I don't know the names exactly, Yeah, but that are the bad fungi. If you see any of it, you'll have to treat it. The fungi that I use for all my anthuriums and philodendrons is mycorrhiza fungi. So that we get a product called as BAM. We can use it if you're for the new rooting. If we see there is a hair-like structure on the roots, that I believe is a mycorrhiza fungi, and it helps in absorbing more nutrients that are lying around in the potting media that we have.
And how often do you use it?
I dose it means for the new plants I dose it twice a week, and later on I dose it like once in 2 or 3 weeks. A mix of water and the powder, and I drain all the plants with it. I'll start with this hybrid. This was my first anthurium ever. So I had managed to kill it, and but it didn't give up on me.
Killed it because I put it in red soil, and obviously all my anthuriums died. Only this one didn't give up on me, and I changed the potting mix, and it came back again. And so now it's growing well. And apart from that, this is one of the Magnificum hybrid. I don't know if it's hybrid or a Magnificum, but it does get square petioles. Okay, this is now smaller, so it is not getting any. But this was a gift from one of my friends in Kerala, and I believe he has mentioned that none other than few people have this Magnificum because it was bought in India by one of businessmen in Kerala in 1990s. Here are some of the hybrids and plants that we have got from last Thailand sale, I believe in July. So this is Magnificum Exara from Vana. And there is one more special hybrid. I don't know what it is. Even Swapnil said it looks like the mag he has, but I'm not sure what exactly it is. I bought it 3 to 4 years ago. It is Nervium X Zara X Mission. This is from Living Collection. It has not caught up on any color as of now. I'm hoping it will get some. If it gets some red color, it will be a very special Nervium. EOS X Luxuriance. This we got from this is same in July. This plant was almost dried out when I got it, but I kept it in direct rains and it's got back in form. So now it has got 2 new leaves with me. This is the latest one that is coming on. It's a beautiful plant. It's another complex hybrid. This is Michelle X Zara X Pap variegated, which does not have any variegation. I think the mother plant had one. But this is a cool looking hybrid. You see, it has a beautiful leaf, and recently it has hardened like 1 or 2 days back. I reported it yesterday itself. HI that I recently got, and the first HI that has settled down with me. So the HI and the Baroque over there, the meeting हुआ, and they thought कि नहीं अभी great happy होंगे. Because I have killed 5 to 6 HIs and around 5 to 6 Baroques by now. This is EOS X crystallinum. And there is this one, the upper 360-degree shade. This is the Mystic A88X Luxuriance. This is from Indo Arrows. This we got from July sale. This is one special plant. This has come from Amix. This is Carlax Forgetty. And this is Indonesian Portilage. I hope it grows big soon because the matured leaves are way beautiful than what it looks like this. It was in Rapap that I got from Janish. Thank you, Janish. I'm sorry I cut it into 4 pieces. So it has 4 new babies now. Look, beautiful one. It is getting new leaf as well. Luxuriance X Regal X Zara Michelle. And this is a very special one. This is Papex RVDP. It's a very slender leaf. You see, I feel that it has a little bit of Baroque in it, but I'm not sure. The experts might comment on this. And then the other one, this is another special hybrid. It's a beautiful color. It had got a very serious root rot. I have treated it now. This is Real X Zara X Papillanum variegated. This is again from Vana. See this new leaf. The color it has. Beautiful it is. This is SKG Silverworks. And then there are some Papri gardens. The one in the corner is a Papri garden. And over here it is a Papri Garden ka baby.
Oh.
This is a clone of that one. That's my dark luxury in dark form. Beautiful vibe that I have. There is no the ID. One seller sold it to me as Magnificum Verde. Certain it's not. These are all the Equagenda plants over here. Some are down here as well, Equagenda. This is Night of Universe. And this is Amazon Rabbit. This is a nice beautiful leaf. I'll take it out and show you in just a minute. Amazon Rabbit.
Nice.
This is David Fortile. It's basically Forget EX Luxurians. They are named by David Fortile. And this is another Papri Garden clone that I have. Just getting two sides. This is Dogblock F2. This is bred by Sayadri Tropical. I bought it from Briksha Nursery. And this is Crystal Select X Zara. This is from Dogblock. You see the tag. This is Papmunayala. This is one more interesting Papillium hybrid. I don't know what exactly it is, but it gets dual shade. You see? These have dual shade. It's a very slow growing plant. Means I have it since 3 to 4 months, and this is the biggest leaf I have got. This is Equagenera Princess. This is a hybrid of Parox and Besset. This is a beautiful plant. It is. Right. So this is Varrock Esmeralda, and this is my recent expedition, and I have two of them. One is this and one is over there. So one plant, but fruits it had quite a credit, and I think it is getting to each point. This is the Varrock that decided to be with me, and I told you I have killed 4 to 5 Varrocks as well. And it is a Vitarifolium. It has been with me since like 4 to 5 years now. I think I got it in 2019. This is a special plant. This is ready. Imperium Metallic. It has a different color. New emergent. I don't know. People said that new emergents are not of this color, but I don't know. It is a pretty plant. This is Dogblock. No, this is Regarden X Dogblock. This is from Sayali Tropicals. And this is one special Noid. I don't know. I had got it from Briksha long back. I don't know what Noid it is. It is a Papillium hybrid, he told me. But it is pretty dark. That's it. This is the moss wall that I've created. My father helped me in creating this and used the plywood, marine ply, and this is a normal Indian sphagnum moss that I've used here. And I have used this fishing net that maybe police used to catch fish, and I've used it here. I have made a different use of it, and I've put all the climbing plants, and this is Milano over here. This is Albo.
And how it has impacted your plants?
Means I have seen is these plants were literally not growing with me before this. And after I put a moss wall, it has really helped me. I don't know what difference it made to them. I had given them a moss pool as well, but they didn't want to grow. But now it is doing, they are doing that. There were smaller plants that I get, usually go in here. These trays are from Yash, thanks to him. Is when I got all my plants from him, I got these 2 trays along, so I keep it in there. And यहाँ पर humidity थोड़ा ज़्यादा है and light is also good. So whatever variegated plants I want to keep, I want to grow, I keep it over here. This was watermelons, Imperium watermelons, and I had got it as a tissue culture plant. It was a normal tissue culture plant, but it went into so much of stress, it started getting variegation. And latest leaf doesn't have one, but earlier all the leaves have variegation. I'm not, Yash told me that it is a variegation, but I would like more expert comments if it is or it is not. This is Michelle Selfie. It has not got any good color, but let's see. We'll have to wait and watch unless it matures nicely. I got this from HU Farm, thanks to Yash. This is KOS HUX Red Crystallinum Dynasty 1. It gets beautiful leaves. I saw the downsizing in the latest leaf, but let's see. I'm getting one more leaf. Usually, I've seen pattern in my anthuriums. Most of the anthuriums that I recently got, the first leaf that they get is quite bigger. Okay. Then the next leaf downsizes, and after that, it starts growing again. I've seen this pattern in all of my anthurium, but until unless it is downsizing continuously, there's nothing to worry about. It will gain back up. But if you see 2 3 leaves downsizing one after another, then it's something you should check your roots, because I found recently that it happens due to root rot as well. It happened in this anthurium of mine. This is Hokmani red sinus rex dorayaki. So this leaf, if you see, the smallest one is the newest leaf. This one, a leaf size when I got this plant was like triple the size of this, and it downsized continuously starting from here. This is Carvax RVDP. You see the red bench. This red bench is Lux X Carla. You can see on the back as well. Beautiful red ones. Sarah Michelle Baroque. See the red ones it has. See, the earlier leaves had Venetian like KOS, but the later one it has a different kind of Venetian. It's a beautiful one. So this is another special plant from Indonesia. You guys spotted for us. This is Blacksmith. In last sale, no one bought this, but I would recommend everyone to get your hands on it in the sale if it is there, because once it is matured, it looks beautiful. It is out of the world. So this again is a very special plant. We got it in July sale from Yash, and this is Mag X20. If you touch the leaf, you will get a feeling of Wendy. And it doesn't look like Wendy, but you'll have to touch it to know that it is a cross of Wendy. Suppose. I hope it turns out how I want it to be. It is getting a new leaf again. This is the leaf that I got after it arrived. X-ray X papillamina. Another beautiful one. So, then this one is Mag-X dog block from Amai. This is the Balaunum, Anthurium Balaunum that will be propagating today. And this is my tool. So for safer side, you should wash it with rubbing alcohol and sanitize it, but I never do that. I'm too lazy for it. So this is my tool. So we'll start with the stem cutting. I can make literally 5 to 6 props, but I don't have space, so I'm going to just chop one. These roots we can use for you can use for the rooting. So we'll cut it from here. I've already propagated this Anthurium quite a lot. This is the 4th time I'm doing it. So it is good practice to sanitize the pots and potting mix as well. I don't know about the potting mix, but you should make sure you sanitize the pots. I never do it again, I'm lazy. So you have to apply a fungicide, as you can apply the paste of sap over here. You see there are some more side shoots coming out of it. So I believe this plant will get 15 more plants. So this is how I chop my plants. Already getting new side shoots and a new leaf as well. This plant will be available for sale.
Sure.
For example, how Ninaz usually cut his plant. He doesn't use any special powder or anything like that. He sometimes uses fungicides, but majorly he just cut his plant and plants it into the mix.
But it is not a recommended practice. You should always sanitize your tools. It's always recommended to use safe. But it works for me, so I do. Recently we have started a venture as well, me and my wife. Mostly it's my wife who does the work, not me. So she is making things out of clay, where she's making plant buddies, plant tags, magnets out of the Anthurium leaves ka shaped magnets, and all we are making. So if you want to buy any of these items, you can contact me directly, or we are going to launch our website soon. if you place an order, and I'll definitely give you a discount coupon where you can put my name and get a good discount on it.
Thank you so much for giving us a tour of your beautiful setup. It's very beautiful, and you have been very kind to give us the information about your setup, your water misting setup, and some tips and tricks about the interior. We will see you in the next video. And once again, thank you so much. Yeah, keep on looking.